So, everybody asked me how to do these leeks that I've cleaned, and hopefully I get it on camera. But basically, I'm going to try to save some of these greens this year, and I don't know, do something with them, pickle them too. But basically, I take a paper towel, and a couple of paper towels wrapped up last a long time. Yes, you're going to get dirty. Then just wipe it down. When you wipe it down, it peels everything off. And you just chuck this off. Well, let's get our bag over here. Chuck it in your bag. Then you just, I usually go up to where the pink starts. Chuck it in your thing of water. And, that's basically about it. I mean, if the greens ain't good, I'm not going to keep them. So these ones are looking pretty rough. But I mean, when they look like that, I see no reason not to do something with them. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, but again, you just take it. And again, this thing can be as dirty as you want it to be. See how it wipes it down? You can use your fingers too. I've just found it to go much smoother using a paper towel. And this paper towel is soaking wet. And I folded it a couple of times different ways. But I mean, it's still fine. I mean, if you want to, you can open them all the way up and fold them back the other way on themselves. And just keep going. I mean, usually like them good sized. These leaves are junk too. So I just pull it down. Trim your ends off. Chuck it in the water. Go to the next one. Because it sure takes a pile of these to get any sort of yield out of them. I ain't gonna do them too. I mean, these are pretty nice size ones here. I've seen them bigger, but I'll show you ones that are way smaller. See, now these greens don't look too bad. That one maybe not so much, but them two look pretty good. So we'll chuck them in our bowl of water here. And again, just trim it off. Chuck it in the bowl. Now, it's a time-consuming process. Let me see if I can find that's a pretty tiny leek right there. So, I mean, it takes a lot of time. Like I said, you can use your fingers to just, you're gonna get dirty. That's all there is to it. But, see these ones, I just seen. Clean them off and eat that one. I drink beer while I do this anyhow, so. You eat one of them, you might as well eat 500 of them, so. If they're too small, I just eat them. I mean, I've been at it for, I don't know, an hour on and off, and there's probably 40 in there. But to fill a jar up to pickle them, it takes a lot of these little guys, man. Like some of these, them two little ones right there, they ain't even worth doing to me. The leaves look pretty bad on this one. You're gonna find snails and stuff like that on them, but everything can be cleaned, dude. Like, Everything's edible on this, even that pink part. I just wanted to try the greens just to see how they come out. But yeah, literally everything on here except the roots, and the roots may be edible too. I have no idea. I mean, I never looked it up, I guess. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could boil them roots and make something. But I mean, we come up here, clean it down, get rid of the roots, put that in our good water. That part right there is perfectly edible. It's not as strong as the end of the leek, but there's definitely flavor there. So, I mean, I can't see why you couldn't eat the whole bit of it, but I just want to try the greens. I throw them away every year. And if I luck into something pretty tasty, guess who won't be throwing away the greens anymore? If they're good, like this, these are pretty nice greens right here. This one's a little bit bad, but that's a nice green. I mean, again, you're gonna find bugs and debris down in. You don't worry about that. So if our ancestors worried about all that shit, we wouldn't need half the stuff we have today, to be honest with you. Man, I think people worry a little too much about stuff these days, but that's another subject. But yeah, see, I mean, it's nasty, but it still works. Just pull it down, and then you can shake it out, flip it around, however, find a little cleaner section, and if you have to, get two more. See that one? I think I busted that one off, so I ain't gonna use that one. Here's a nice one. This is a pretty nice one. Now, I had to do a little bit of work to get this one because it wasn't stuck in a root. So, we're only gonna get that end piece out of it. But the greens on it are absolutely beautiful. So we'll drop them off. And then we'll get our leek here. I mean, that right there is absolutely goodness, man. I'm telling you what. You throw that in the drawer and put some picking spices over it. Which I know you can do a bunch of other stuff with them. That's just the way I like them. You can make dips out of them. You can do all kinds of stuff. But and some of them come out pretty clean like this. Other ones come out like this. So you gotta just wipe it down and take what you want. Now, I screwed this one up. See? I must have hit it with a shovel. And I'll let the greens go. But I'm just saying, it's your preference. It's whatever you want. You pick them. If you don't want it, just throw it in the weeds. I'm sure it'll take off somewhere. Ideally, this is the size you would want to get all the time, but sometimes you don't get them like that. And it takes a pile to make a jar full. And I'm talking a pint jar full, if you're doing it right. But I tell you what, you pickle these or make dip out of them, and people will eat them faster and you can get them out of the jar. People you never thought that would even touch a leek will gobble this shit up, buddy. Absolutely gobble it up. I ain't even gonna mess with that one. Just off you go. Greens on this look pretty dang good. So, anyhow, that's how I do it. If you guys got a better way to do it, let me know. But I like to sit out here and drink beer and clean leeks. I'm going to tell you right now, your effort you're putting into this goes away in about 2 hours if you're around the right people, because they will literally eat them up. So, and if you guys want to see anything else, let me know.